everyone, look at this lovely colorful pile. These are all my work in progress. So if you want to see where I am with my crochet projects, please keep watching. Okay, I'm going to start with the most new and exciting one. I'm so fickle. So this is a summer top, and this is super simple. This is a great beginner's project. So the pattern is from We Are Knitters. I got it in one of what this seems to be a very rare sale of only patterns. And the yarn I actually got, I think, months and months and months ago, just because I loved this confetti kind of look, this speckled yarn, and I just had to have it because it's so colorful and pretty. However, I found personally that the photos on the website were a little bit misleading because I had the impression that there was a lot more white and a lot less color. So it's a little bit, I feel like it's a yarn that, you know, looks amazing, but wouldn't necessarily work with every pattern. And it's just that the experience of making this is so enjoyable that I'm kind of, you know, I think I'm kind of loving it more than it actually deserves, because I'm not sure that this yarn is, you know, the perfect fit for this stitch. This is like super simple. It's basically just double crochet rows, and then here it's, these windows are just like a double crochet chain, double crochet. That's it. It works up super fast. I started this, I think, like a couple of days ago, and I'm already more than halfway done on half of it. So you need to make 2 of these squares, and then you simply like stitch them together in the shoulders and under the sleeves. Super simple pattern. I went to their website and they have oh, what I wanted to say is I think this would look a lot better with just like one color, but I'm determined to use this yarn, and it's like one of the oldest ones that I have in my stash, and I just want to use it and make this super happy summer top. But I think it would look amazing in pretty much any of their colors. We Are Knitters have a great sense of color, at least that fits to my aesthetics. They have like these salmons, like light salmons, minty colors. Not everything is available, sadly. Anyway, yeah, if you're a beginner, highly recommend it. My only issue with We Are Knitters is the price. I mean, you can get, they do not so rarely sales of like 25% off, 30% off. But I'll just give you an example. Right now, I went to their website and I saw they have a new pattern from a great Spanish, I want to say she's Spanish designer, that I love her patterns, but they're all in Spanish. So I was really excited to see that she had a pattern on the We Are Knitters website, because there you can also find it in English and German and a bunch of other languages. But the pattern looks super cute, like a really cute summer top. And the kit includes the pattern and then 3 balls of the pima cotton yarn, which is what this is. So 300 grams of pima cotton yarn. The yarn is beautiful, by the way. I'll get to this in a second. And it was with the hook. I thought like I would get maybe the kit and do a review on it, but you know, with the hook it was, I think, like 60 euros. Without the hook it was 55 euros, and I think I would still have to add shipping. So basically, like a pattern and 3 balls of yarn, like 300 grams of yarn, would be roughly 60 euros plus minus shipping. That is like one hard pill to swallow. So I don't know, maybe if they do like 30%, I'll grab it at some point. I wanted to choose they have like this really pretty purple color. I wanted to get that, but I don't know, the price just seems insane to me. I mean, most patterns, you know, you can buy them for around like 5 euros, maybe 7 euros for expensive patterns, and then 300 grams of like cotton. I don't know, I can't imagine it would cost me 50 euros. Okay, anyway, rant over. What can I say? I'm doing this with a number 5 hook. I'm using my beloved Clover hook. The yarn is gorgeous. This is a joy to make. There is some splitting, but I find it completely, you know, that's the nature of this kind of cotton yarn, and it's beautiful. This is, I think it's from Peru, this cotton, and it's just lovely. So I do think because of their amazing colors and just what I feel like the quality of this yarn, really, I'm really enjoying it. So I'll put a link below. I'm not affiliated with them. As I said, I have problems myself shopping from there because it's so expensive, but everything they do extremely well. There's just like a very high price tag on it. So yeah, I think it would be like a gorgeous present, like one of their kits. And they have now, besides crochet and knitting kits, they have all kinds of things like punch needles and embroidery stuff. Really beautiful. Their aesthetic is fantastic. And yeah, it's just a bit annoying. The price is so insane. But I am loving this. And yeah, we're hoping to go on vacation in July. And I really was, you know, I really thought, okay, I'll just buy the kit of that beautiful top from the designer that I love, with this yarn that I love, in a color that I love. That purple is gorgeous. I'm debating between purple and light salmon. Both beautiful, but I don't know, maybe I'll treat myself, but I have to get over myself first. So I'm hoping I will be done with this by the next What's on My Hook video. Loving this project. Okay, next up, my circle blankie. So basically I am done with the body of the blanket. It's more of like a throw. I think I'll just put it on, you know, the back of my sofa in the living room. It's a very sad, you know, kids friendly, dirt friendly, meaning you don't see a lot kind of brown, lumpy sofa that we've had for 10 years, I want to say now. I think it's been 10 years. And yeah, I think it could use a little pep. So this is my blankie. So it just has 3 rows. That's kind of it. And then I'm going to do a border. The only problem is that I'm kind of out of almost all of the yarn that I used here. I'll show you. After doing 3 circles from each color, this is basically what I have left from each color, and it was 50-gram skeins of Hobbii XL yarn, which is a really lovely acrylic yarn. I think perfect for blankets and like accessories and stuff that you also want to be able to wash. So I wanted to do the border that Krista does on this pattern. This is from the Secret Yarnery pattern. It's a free pattern. You can find it on YouTube, and the videos, the instructional videos are great, and the pattern is great. Such a great project, and it just somehow comes together relatively fast. So there's a really lovely border on the sides, but I really don't know if I have enough yarn, and I kind of don't want to introduce new yarn. I might have to bite the bullet and order one of these neutrals. So this is Savor 400 Light Beige, and I'll tell you what, I don't really like it for blankets. It's quite rough, like way rougher than this color, which is Savor, like the regular Savor, that's Savor 200 basically. This is called Light Powder Pink, and it's this beautiful, very kind of muted beige, maybe with some pinkish tint to it, I don't know. It feels lovely, and also the Amigo XL feels great. They're soft, they're not like crazy, super soft, but you know, for a blanket, perfect. And this, the Savor 400, at least the one skein that I got in this color, light beige, that's the only one I can tell you about, is kind of rough, and I would, I think, enjoy making, like, double it up and use a really big hook, like a number 10 or something, to make, like, I could see myself making a very kind of textured carpet with it, but for a blanket, I really don't like it. So if I have to order more yarn for the border, I would probably order the light powder pink and then do the border. And she has this beautiful kind of rainbow border, but I don't think I have enough of this yarn, and I really don't want to buy another ball of each. I think I don't, although I don't know how much that would be. I have here 8 colors. So I'll show you all the colors. We have the light mint, then kind of a darker mint. Then we have this blue turquoise. Then we have this beautiful, oh, this is the ugly side. I'll show you the pretty side. Then we have this kind of cornflower blue, which I love. And then we have this very light purple. Then a bit brighter purple that is also more, slightly more pinkish in hue. And then we have this lovely violet color. It's one of my favorites. I wish it was just a little bit lighter. And then we have this cute pink. It's not their super, super neon pink. They have also a neon pink. It's just like a bright pink. So really loving this. And then I alternated the light powder pink with the beige, light beige, for the kind of tiles, I call it. So I think maybe I have enough yarn. Maybe I'll just do the rainbow border on the edges of, you know, just like on the short edges of these. I hope I have enough for that. Or if, you know, if I really, really love the way that it looks, then I'll just order 6 skeins. I think 50 grams should be enough. So 8, not 6, 8. I don't know how much they cost, but there's probably a bulk discount. Sometimes they do a bulk discount at Hobbii. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I want a good result and I want to really, really love it. So I could spend a little bit more money and make it really perfect. But yeah, for the border, I don't even know what other, like, I don't want to introduce a new color. So I might just order another pack of Savor. Let me know what you think in the comments. What should I do? Should I just get what I need and make the perfect blanket? I think it's kind of, you know, with all this work, as fun as it was and as quick I feel that it went, yeah, it probably deserves to be perfect, right? I'm not asking you to enable me. I'm really interested in your genuine opinion, really. Okay, now I have to sew in some of the edges. I sewed some of them in. Okay, moving on to my cal, which is the Mezzo cardigan that I'm following the Make and Do crew. I'm not going to show you the, I mean, I guess I could, but nothing changed on the Secret Yarnery cal, which is incredible. The only thing that I'm debating is if I want to do a second blanket, just because I'm so enjoying it. Like, go through my yarn, see what I have enough of to create another blanket, and maybe go for that. So yeah, this has been somewhat neglected, the Mezzo cardigan. She posted another part of it where I think you basically kind of just elongate one section of these hexagons. So I have one hexagon that is finished. The cardigan is made from 2 hexagons. Then you kind of extend certain areas of them and then you construct it somehow. It looks very cool. So I have one done and like the first part done, and I need to start the second part. And then I have the second hexagon only about, yeah, halfway, not halfway, a third done, I guess. So I have to add all these rows to this one. Yeah, I've just been distracted by more colorful projects. So I have to catch up on that. I really want to finish it, so I hope I can. I hope I can achieve that. And then my Everest at the moment is this baby. Okay, so this started as I thought I would just do like a rectangle using this color pack of Scheepjes yarn. And I thought I was just going to do like one rectangle that is colorful, and it would be like this, and it would have all the edges on this side, so I don't have to sew anything in, and then I would add fringe on this side, and then I thought I would do the back in a solid color. That was the original plan. But then as I kind of did all these rows, I came to the conclusion that it would probably look better vertically and then have all the fringe below. And so what I did is, after finishing like all of these rows, and this is just a stitch, this is a half double crochet and then a double crochet in the back loop. So it's called Ledges. It's from the like Stitch Every Way book that I reviewed on my channel here. I love that book. So that's where the stitch is from. You can see it has like this ribbed look, which I really like, the texture. I think it goes well with the stripy, colorful thing. So I had another couple of skeins of like full-sized skeins of this Scheepjes stone washed in this color, which is called, I want to say, Crystal Quartz, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it has this kind of muted mint, like a very muted minty tint to it. I don't know, I feel like that maybe you see it in the camera. It's not gray is what I'm trying to say. So I just continued working the rows after I was done with like all the colorful stuff. Continued until the top part went around me, so fit me, my bust size. And then I did just like a simple, what is this? I think I used like a slip stitch, or was it yeah, whatever, a slip stitch. I think I just like joined it. But then the problem was, since I'm somewhat of a pear-shaped person, that it was kind of left open here because it was too short. I mean, it fit me nice on the bust, but it didn't fit me on my tush. Okay, so had I thought and planned ahead, I probably would have done some sort of, or attempted to do some sort of internal increase here in the back, so that it kind of creates a more like flared look. But I didn't do that, and I didn't want to frog things like all of this. So basically what I did is I just added this kind of triangle. I basically just continued to do the double crochets with, oh, the back I was too lazy. The back is just like double crochet. I didn't even bother with a half double crochet because I just wanted it to happen faster, and I didn't think it would really make a difference from how it looks. So this is just double crochet with like alternating rows. Like one is just regular, and then the other one is again in the back loop to get that ribbed look that fits the front. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, I continued. Here I didn't even bother with the ribbed look. I just did double crochets, and I slowly decreased it until I had this kind of extra triangle. So I think here, like lying down, it looks really, really crooked because one side is straight and then the other side has this extra triangle. But actually on the body, it somehow works. And, you know, on the front, you have these kind of straight, colorful stripes, and then on the tush it just seems to flare. So to me it doesn't bother me like aesthetically, but this is definitely not the solution I would do if I started this again. Next time I'll know. Yeah, I just didn't plan on this. I thought about, yeah, anyway, so it also became kind of longer because I decided to make it into like a tank top instead of like a shirt with a short sleeve. So after I was done with like joining this whole thing, it was kind of loose fitting at my bust. You know, at the widest part of my bust it was fine, but then at the top it was kind of loose, like above the breasts. So I consulted a Facebook group called My Crochet Wardrobe, which was very helpful. And they suggested that I do a row of single crochet and perhaps even a row of slip stitch, but you know, being careful not to make it too tight. So I did here 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of single crochet with some decreases along the way. And I think the last one is a slip stitch, if I'm not mistaken. And now it fits really nicely, but I don't want it to be strapless. So I have to do the straps, and this is kind of where I got stuck. First of all, I'm out of this beautiful color. So I thought, okay, I have this one skein, maybe I'll use that, and I probably will. And these are the straps that I made, and I kind of measured the length that I would need, and then I made this strap, but it is way too stretchy, which I didn't take into account. I just want to remind you that I'm still a beginner, I would call myself, so I learned a lot as I go. So I could just frog this to the length that I need, and I'll probably do that and then just like join it here and create this simple straps. What annoys me is that I don't have this color anywhere else on this garment, and I don't really know where I could use it. I mean, I guess I could maybe use a lot of, like, insert a lot of fringe using it. Right now the fringe here looks very sad, so I definitely want to bulk it up and add some more. I have a little bit left over from each one of these colors, so I definitely want to, you know, cut it nice and straight and then add more fringe. So I guess I could use this. I'm still undecided if I want to use also, if I want to add fringe in the back. I might do that. I might just, like, a part of it is I really just want to finish this. I bought this because I ran out of the tiny skein that comes in the color pack. With this color, I used it on a different project, and I was missing about this long of like single crochet, so I had to buy an entire skein just for that. And yeah, so I would be really happy to actually use up all of this. So I might just go crazy on the fringe on the like entire thing. I don't know. Let me know what you're thinking. If you have any bright ideas, maybe something I didn't think about. I also thought if I could just do like maybe a simple chained straps. I mean, I think the weight of the garment is somewhat like held, like my bust holds some of the weight. So I don't think the straps would have to like hold a lot of weight. And I'm very tempted, I mean, this is kind of okay, but I'm very tempted to go with something thinner. Maybe I should just frog this and leave just one row. I don't even know. I think this is half double. I don't know. I think I like the idea of like thinner straps, but I also I don't want it to ruin. Like, I don't want it to be too strained, like to put too much weight on this. I'm not sure, but this is kind of where I'm stuck. This is so like me to get to the last part and then kind of like, I don't know what to do, or I don't feel like sewing the ends. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon in another one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And of course, subscribe. I would love to have you here. That's it. Enjoy your own crocheting. Let me know what you're working on. I would love to know if you have some really pretty patterns that you want to recommend myself, like to recommend to me and to the other viewers, then please just share it below. I'm sure I'm always on the hunt for good, basic, easy patterns. So thanks again for watching. Bye bye.